Tribe Talk. Today we have Hannah with us. She's one of our project managers, and we're glad to have her on the show. Hey, Hannah.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you today?
Doing well.
Good. So today we're actually going to be talking about marketing to women. We actually had a very interesting conversation with one of our clients recently that was asking about marketing to women, and Hannah had some really great insight on that. So we're just going to share that with you today. And so Hannah, what exactly were you giving, what advice were you giving to the client?
And there's my dogs. So we have a client who sells mostly like outdoor and camping gear geared towards women. He recently took over the company, so he is kind of starting marketing from the ground up. He didn't really know a whole lot about the industry, but I think what he's doing so far is really great. So we were just on a call, and he noticed that one of the keywords for one of his products, it is a cooler camping chair. So it's a chair that you fold out and you can sit on it, and it has a cooler in it. And it's like this really pretty aqua color. So it's clearly made, geared toward women. And he noticed that one of the keywords was fishing gear for women. And he was like, okay, this is interesting. That's not, a realm that I thought I was going to dive into when I took over this company. I thought I was just making, backpacks and water bottles and stuff. But is there a market for fishing gear for women? And I was like, yeah, dude, there's, a whole range of women that like being outdoors. And he was just like, okay.
I'll put my hand up for that.
Yeah. He was like, okay. So I sent him, it all started out because I sent him, let me share my screen with you guys here. I sent him this article. It was the complete list, 33 must-know female anglers in Florida. And he looked at the picture and he was like, these women are pretty. And I was like, yeah, we like looking good and being outside. And I think that a lot of the, there's like a stigma around selling outdoor gear to women. You think of stores like REI, which is up in Virginia. I don't know if they have them all over the US, but it's basically a hiking goods store, kind of like Dick's would be. And any advertisement that you see, the women are always, makeupless, natural, cargo pants, hiking boots, out in the wilderness, which is perfectly fine. But that kind of gave the image that, you're to be outdoorsy, you can't also like pink or sparkles or pearls. So I kind of had to tell him, he's like, oh, so I need to learn how to market towards women that like to be outside, but that also like being pretty. And I was like, yeah, we exist, we're here. And then I basically told him, so one of the things that I noticed that they were doing is when they would advertise, they would say water bottles for women. And I don't know if you guys heard it, but there was a bit done by Ellen a couple, maybe years ago, when Bic, the pen company, came out with pens for her, and they're pink. And the fact that they were pink is not a problem. Pink pens are great. Colors make people happy. It was the fact that it's Bic for her. And Ellen DeGeneres was basically like, maybe I can get a big, strong man to explain to me how to use this. If I think really hard with my tiny lady brain, I can figure out how to use this pen. So basically, it's one of the things that companies tend to do when they market towards women is they say water bottles for women, gifts for her, cooler for women, backpack for women. And I basically told our client, we don't want you to point out that it's for women. We want the colors and the patterns to kind of reflect the sentiment that you're trying to sell towards women. We want it to be cute, but we also want it to be functional. We want the only difference between a product that you're trying to market towards women and an item that you're trying to market towards men should be the color and the pattern. We want it to work the same. We don't want to pay the pink tax on it, certainly not. So we don't want it to be more expensive. And I basically told him, we do like things that are cute, but we're not going to let you know that we want things that are cute. I told him that when you market towards women and you do the for her, there's always going to be that mentality in the back of our minds that like women can do anything men can do. And we get very defensive when you try to make it pink and sparkly and think that that's all that we care about. We also care about the functionality of items, but we do also want them to be pretty is basically what I was trying to explain to him. I was just saying, oh, you think I want to buy that because it's pink, like all I care about is makeup and sparkles. But one thing that we won't tell you is that we do care about it being cute. We just don't want to tell you that we care about it being cute. I basically told him, like, I don't want a plain black water bottle, I want a water bottle that looks like this, but I'm not going to tell you that. So basically just, moral of the story, I told him to market towards women as he would towards men, just as like as a human being. But to make it can still be cute. Don't put women in a box, basically, is what I told him.
I think that's a great point. It comes down to the messaging you're using. Like, it doesn't always have to be different for women. Like you said, it can be, something that's pretty and functional, but you don't have to call out, hey, this is for women.
Yeah, exactly. If you ever say it's for women, you're going to piss somebody off. And we want it to be cute, and we can tell that it's for us. And maybe men, when they look for gifts for us, they do Google gifts for her, but it's just kind of offensive, man. But I do want it to be cute. I'm just not going to tell you that.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you, Hannah, and thank you guys for tuning in today. We hope you have a great rest of your week. Bye.
Thanks, guys.